Okay, in this video I'm gonna discuss chapter 7, telephony hardware. The table of content consists of introduction, trunking, TDM, IP and hybrid system, and the different type of data and voice network transmission technologies such as time slices, time domain multiplexing and frequency domain multiplexing, and the last one is a digital type of signaling. Introduction. This chapter is simply to expose you to the basic of enterprise telephony and features that have been provided through PBX system for the past decade. Understanding the different components that make up a PBX system is the first step to understanding modern converged networks. Okay, PBX system allow you to run private network of telephones with features similar to of the PSTN. Usually is for more than 50 users and work like a central office switch. Okay. The key code for outside line usually, for example, dial 9. Okay. On the other hand, a key system is used telephones with multiple buttons on the right side usually, or keys and lights that indicate which line are in use and which line that are not in use. So user can press the unused line to make a phone call outside. And it's usually for 50 user or less, and it is a shared line. Okay. In reference, I put the note there, see table 7-1 on page 335. Trunking. Okay, what is trunking? In telecommunications, trunking is a method for a system to provide network access to many clients by sharing a set of lines or frequency. The first one is called time domain multiplexing, and the other one is frequency domain multiplexing, which I'm gonna discuss in the next couple of slides, in the next few slides. Instead of providing them individually, this is analogous to the structure of a tree with one trunk and many branches. For example, like the telephone system or the VHF radios that are commonly used by the multiplexing. Three different types of trunks. Trunks that connect to the PBX, to the central office for communication with external phone system are called CO trunk, while the trunk that connect the CO to another CO is called inter-office trunk. Okay. For example, in this figure I show you subscriber A and subscriber B. When they want to communicate each other, they have to go through the central office trunk of their respective offices there. Trunk that tie two PBX systems together that are owned by the same organization are called tie trunk. Let's say that if you work for an organization in the headquarter office and want to connect to the remote office, this is called the tie trunk, usually using fiber link. Okay. The different type of here, the different type of phone system in this section, I will discuss three different phone systems and how they differ. The first one is time domain multiplexing, which is the signaling and transmission method used in the phone system. It's a process that provides the appearance of running multiple signals on a single channel by segmenting the different signal and sending the segment in short bursts. If you can see this in this diagram, you have this is one connection, and it's split out into slot. For example, user A use slot 1, and user B using slot C, and user C using slot 3, and so on. IP only. Well, many modern PBX systems are IP only. This system converts all voice signal to IP packets and route them through IP network using routers and switches. They provide the same traditional features such as call waiting and voicemail and the TDM PBX system have. Hybrid. Hybrid is a traditional TDM PBX system with a VoIP gateway that provides for the IP support. The system uses a special processor card instead of TDM processor. By combining the TDM and IP, you create a hybrid PBX system. It's called IP PBX. This is the type of software that we will use for the hands-on lab in face-to-face class using Brickykey. You can check this out as actually in brickykey.com. Okay, it's a combination of TDM and IP PBX. Okay, here in this figure I show you some example of the hands-on lab that we're gonna do for face-to-face class. Headquarter offices with 3 branches, branch A, branch B, and overseas branch. Okay, common PBX features. The following list include the most common features offered by the PBX solution provider. For example, like call waiting, auto attendance, call forwarding, call transfer, and so on. I reference this slide on page 337 there. Data and voice transmission technology. Data and the voice transmission technology include both analog and digital connection. Analog connection are slower but maybe less expensive. Use analog circuit providers such as the PSTN phone company, and the connection are made using analog port in a gateway such as FXO and FXS. Okay. However, digital connection are faster but is more expensive. As you can see here in the analog system, let me see here, this one, right? Okay. As you can see in this figure, FXS is a foreign exchange subscriber. Its interface is the port that actually delivers the analog lines to subscriber. In other words, it is the plug on the wall that delivers a dial tones, battery current, and ring voltage. On FXO is a foreign exchange office interface is the port that receives the analog line. It is plugged on the phone or fax machine. It delivers the on-hook and off-hook indication for communicating. The following are common analog signaling methods: the loop start, ground start, and earth and magnet wing start. Loop start is when user pick up the handset on a traditional phone. This closes the circuit and start the flow of current. The ground start, when the phone grounds ring the line in the circuit, the phone switch sees the line for signaling of a dial digit. Earth and magnet wing start is used to connect different switches, not to connect end user device. Okay. Digital connection. Digital connection come in two primary form. It's a T1 line or E1 line. E1 line is used for Europe and T1 line is used in North America. The line T1 line can have up to 24 channels, assuming full subscription, with 23 channels usable for voice and 1 channel for signaling. Or you can use ISDN. I referenced this slide on page 345. You can see that on table 7-2. Okay. It gives you the different option there. T1 line, E1 line, and ISDN. ISDN is usually have fewer line than the T1 or E1. Okay, this one I think I'm gonna cover in the next video. Thank you.